And a brand new adventure. I finally got a pair of shoes on. I chose the loosest pair of sneakers I have for the right foot. Trying to go chase this post office guy to give him Nick's package to avoid me having to here, good, he's making a U-turn. Having to hit the drop-off box. Hazards. Oh. Oh. Thanks again, brother. It's a cool dude with a beard. Us bearded folk take care of each other, you know what I'm saying? Why are you still so... Okay, 6 bags of salt and 2 bags of stabilizer. I forgot my coupon that came in the mail, but she gave it to me anyway. Got a little workout there. My foot's killing me, but we'll manage. What's that? It's a spare mag. I'll tell you, that little Sig, man, it carries pretty good. I wouldn't want anything any bigger than right now at my weight. 43X might be the same. Alright, let's get this shit home. Here we go. Whistle, whistle. Hey, it's a well, what a day to go shooting, huh? Holy fuck. Gorgeous out. 69. Okay. So we're getting some nice cool temps. That sun warms you up, so you're not cold, not chilly. Wish my foot was better. Well, I'm almost there, I think. It's still sore, but having the sock and the shoe on, it kind of hurts more. Compression, I guess. Probably good for it. There we go. You know, it's an old single cab Ram, early 2000s. I've loved all my Ram trucks I've had. Love my Challenger. Every brand has issues, you know, but you can't go wrong with a Dodge Ram. I mean, some of them have problems, but as far as I can tell, all the major companies have issues. This asshole in the silver Ram driving like an asshole. He was on my ass, so I slowed down on purpose. Because fuck him. And I got a bigger truck. 1500, fucking poor. Eh. This beard, I gotta put some shit on it, man. Start looking like that weird street performer that does the shit in New York, San Francisco. Alright, let's get this done. Move the fuck on. Home Depot next. Alright, we offloaded all the salt, put 2 bags in the pool. I'll do the stabilizer later. My foot's killing me like a bitch. But the show goes on. That's a UPS guy. I don't know if I have anything pending or not. Let me wait till he passes by and make sure. Might as well. And now we're off to Home Depot. We got one of the bolts for the Bessie to bring. I think they're 1/2 inch. And the big boy is 5/8 inch. The Yoast. As far as length goes, anything past 3 inches ought to cover it. May grab 4 inch just to play it safe, to have a nice post to get on, but 3 should do it. I don't know if I have anything coming or not. The Emissary just showed up in the mail, the other one, the FTE one. Do I have anything else on the way? I don't think so. But I forget shit all the time, you know? So fuck, who knows? Nothing major. 2 emissaries, separate orders, both showed up. The Diff Man sent me some of his homemade Sotar sauce, and that arrived today, actually, buddy. I'll thank you later when I jump on. Appreciate that, man. I didn't open it yet, but I'm gonna give that a shot. I want to start making it myself because that snake oil is cool and all, but at $40 for a little tube like this, that's gonna get expensive going forward, you know. If you can make something for 1/5 of the price and make a gallon of it at a time, or half a gallon, and it does the same goddamn thing. That's a good way to save some money, you know. You put that money towards ammo or some shit, you know. Granted, the snake oil seems to last a while. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I don't think I have anything coming. If it is, it's nothing major. I'll be good. Everything locked up? Yep. Alright. Off to Home Depot. Wearing the right shirt for it. Alright. Next stop. The Big Orange, baby. Alright. Everyone's driving like an asshole. The guy in front of me at the light had like 12 feet in front of him, and the truck was coming, and I'm like, are you gonna go? Then the light turns green, and he or she is sitting there with the phone, ignoring the fucking green light. There's a construction guy, a surveyor guy, getting in his truck beside me, and I'm saying, go, you stupid fuck, get off your fucking phone. He turns like this, thought I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, not you, asshole. But you shouldn't be fucking so close to the side of the road anyway, you fucking prick. It's a nice day. Yeah, I got sunroof open, all the windows and the back window. A lot of light gets in. Not bad. Might as well enjoy it this time of year, because once summer hits, you ain't doing that shit. It's too hot. Down a fucking heat stroke. Well, let's go, everybody. He has a New York plate in his window and a Florida plate on the Frontier. Wish I could find a decent drive-through car wash that accepted my truck that wasn't trash. Just to get the grub off. I don't like using those anymore. It's a shame. That one, before they sold it, they had a good little setup going. There's the post office. Right down there. It's a small little town. Not a whole lot to see here. Basic stuff. You know. You have all the amenities that you can possibly need, you know, and stores that you don't. You go for a drive. Ford Bronco. I'm not impressed with the Bronco. Not at all. I think they're way overpriced. Their first launch was problematic, leaking sunroofs and all this shit. The markup on them was fucking ridiculous. And I don't think they did a true to form retro throwback on the design as much as they should have. What's stupid is they always come out with these prototypes first, and the prototypes look sick. But you never get the prototype or the final design or anything close to it. Rarely does that really happen. So it's like, you know, she looks like a supermodel on her profile picture, but she's like half a dump truck when you show up to the Olive Garden. Yeah, she's going to have a salad and some water. We're going to need some butter to get her out of the booth because the bitch fucking just wedged herself in. I mean, I'm already here, so fucking let's eat. Politically correct? I am not. I don't give a fuck. Jake America. Alright. Close that up. Let's go 10. Boom. Alright. So that should be 5/8 by... Hold on. So there's 1/2 inch by 3.5. That'll more than give us enough clearance. One, two, three, 4. Did I bring my tester to make sure? Alright, here's my tester for the Bessie. Yep, that's a winner, I think. Alright, that'll work. Pylon Ultra? Any of that? I don't see any of it. Ain't that a bitch? This is all Rust-Oleum shit. Refrigerator for the garage. No room for it, not necessary. Waste of money. Quick question. You guys don't sell Krylon spray paint anymore? All I see is Rust-Oleum. Or do you have it on a different aisle?
No, whatever we have.
Wow.
I guess we don't. I know. Spray paint at what it used to be, and even though the Rust-Oleum they has it's.
I used to have both.
Yeah.
They just have to go to Lowe's. Is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is, right?
That sucks. Thank you though. Oh, big giant permanent markers. Any idea where they be?
Like that, I can look up.
One of those Magnum deals?
Yeah.
Packaging tape, clear. Well, that was a lesson in futility. I waited around 20 minutes to try to get somebody to help me to see, because I got the nuts, but I went back to get the bolts and the washers, and they had one nut for the 5/8. So I went and asked somebody, can you call somebody? Because there's tons of boxes up top, and just to check. And then 20 minutes later, still nobody there. I'm trying to look, I don't have my glasses, so it's hard to see. And eventually a woman came over, another woman, and they got down and started pulling boxes out from behind all the other boxes. Never found it. And I said, it's kind of ridiculous. I remember the Home Depot of the 80s and early 90s when I was a kid. Back then, they hired people specialized in their department. Electricians, plumbers, that wanted to make some side money. Now it's a bunch of fucking old people that don't know what the fuck. I mean, they're you ask them, walking out, I was going to get some washers and nuts for the 1/2 inch, and I handed it to the old guy, and he's there looking at, he typed in the number, and it starts beeping, and he's confused by it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm good. I'm just going to go to the next store, go to Lowe's, thank you though, because I was there like way too long, just to pick up some nuts and bolts and a few things. It's a fucking shame what's happened to Home Depot. It used to be a good, viable store. You can still get decent stuff, but God forbid you have to ask a question or you need to find something. Everyone they hire is a fucking idiot. Just about. No one knows shit about tools, projects for the most part. They're all just old people. Granted, it's based on where I live too, but it's pretty much widespread. South Florida, same thing. I was going to grab some early lunch, but now it's 12:30, so every place has a line around the block, so what are you going to do? Alright, I'm going to shoot over to Lowe's, and hopefully they have the nuts that I need. Dude, just need some nuts, man. Need some nuts in my life. Here we go. You know what? Instead of Taco Bell, maybe I'll stop at the drive-thru and get some chicken tenders at, what's the name of that place again? Yeah, Sonny's Barbecue. I tried a Sonny's down in South Florida, and it was shit. Their sauce is garbage, all sugar. Too sweet for me. Carrabba's Italian Grill. Another place I never cared for. Alright, let's go see these goddamn motherfucking so-called tool experts that have fucking bolts and nuts and bolts. And of course, it's packed to the brim. Not only that, is a lot of their employees park in the prime spots when they get here in the morning. I'll bet. Wow, it's really packed. Why is it so fucking packed? Off you go. Everyone's exiting out, so I can't turn down a fucking lane. Yeah, it's my day for sure. You know what? You got one of these pickup spots? I was parking that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Do what you're gonna do. Let's go. Close the mirrors. Woosah a little bit. Woosah. I got that. Well, I know what I need. I need 4 5/8 nuts, 4 new washers for the 1/2 inch. And 1/2 inch nuts. 1/2 inch and 5/8 nuts and washers. I'll just get 4 and 4. Fuck it. Good time. Alright, 5/8 and 1/2 inch nuts. Not sure if I bought the 1/2 inch or not. Fuck it. Can't see without my sunglasses on. That's better. Carriages are all bolts. A whole different system than Home Depot. Lag screws, a little more legible. Hex nuts. No, lag screws. No, now we're jumping over to different shit. Lag screws. Oh, Lowe's is a whole new level of frustration. And again, not a person around to help you. They just stand around until you need something and they fuck off. Washers. Anchor bolts. Hex bolts. Lag screws. Yeah, I got a lot of lag screws here. Carriage bolts again. Washers. Split lock washers. Split washers. 1/2 inch. I assume that's 1/2 inch, right? 4 of those. Hold on, we're making progress. There's 5/8. I didn't bring the bolt in with me. 5/8 by 11. Is that the right? Should be right. Let's find a 5/8 bolt and double check it. Jesus Christ. Well, let's find a 5/8 bolt and double check these. I'm sure they'll fit, but you're a 5/8. No, you're 1/2. I just need something. Are you 5/8 Redfinch? Should be. Alright, so now we'll just use him to make sure these fit the 5/8 bolts we have in the truck. There we go. Oh, it's not my day today. A 20-minute quick trip has turned into 3.5 hours with no lunch. Phone down. Okay, so that's good. And let's double check the washers. Nope, that's got room to spare. I want that to be flush, so those aren't right. Or does it matter? 5/8 by 11. It's a whole box. 5/8 by 11. These are too big for that. I guess these lock ones are okay. I don't know. Never use these. With compression, that'll meet each other. These big bastards, they probably won't fit on the base anyway. See, there's way too much. I mean, once the head of the bolt gets to it, I guess it doesn't matter. Or should I just go with these locker ones? Now, this is going to be going through the base. Just trying to figure out. The head. I think these lockers are worth a shot. But now I have to find the speed code or item number. Otherwise, they're going to send some dude who takes 48 minutes to figure out how much these cost. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not taking you. We'll put you back where you're supposed to be because I'm not a dick. 5/8. 5/8 flat washers. Yeah. Alright, and you are 1/2 inch. I'm not even sure if the 1/2 inch are worth grabbing. That's what I have on the other one, and they were a bit of a pain. Do they have these locks on 1/2 inch? I'll just do that. Bags are much better at Lowe's. See, thicker plastic, you can write on it. They had these cheap little produce bags. They were like, already had holes in them at Home Depot. Alright. Dude, thank you.
No problem. We're just gonna be halfway down.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
Okay, I got it. Those are liners.
Fucking people. Swear to fucking Christ, like I said, people are fucking stupid. Oh, he's a puppy. Hi, puppy. Dogs are awesome. It's the people I can't stand anymore. Not all people, just some. Here we go, blue 242 Loctite. Do they have a bigger one? That's a tiny little tube, man. 271. 242 is the recommended, but do you have a larger one? I'll just buy 2, but JB Weld. Yeah, that's good for guns. I don't. Loctite, clear silicone, flex glue. You don't have a larger tube? I thought they sold like a big one, like this big. Alright, so I guess we're getting 2 of these. 242. Can I get 3? Yeah, 2. They're $7 a piece, which is a bit ridiculous. This should be like 3 something. What's this? Gorilla Glue, clear solid. I think I have some of that. I gotta fix that thing on the dresser when I walk in. Alright, so that's that. The only other thing, oh, we're in the paint aisle. Do they have ultra flat Krylon? Or did they go out of business too? Here's Krylon. Although trying to find the ultra stuff, the last few times I haven't been able to find it. Maybe they stopped putting it out. Color Max Fusion. I'm not seeing the ultra stuff anymore. Maybe it's 2 Pro 2A because dudes use it to paint their guns, so they stop selling it because they're owned by liberals. Well, the long road out of hell, but I think we got what we need. Let's see when we get home.